Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You ever get that feeling where something just doesn't sit right, but you can't quite put your finger on it? That's exactly how I felt when I first jumped into Call of Duty Mobile Season 7. It wasn't just one thing, it was a bunch of little things stacking up. And now, after days of testing, playing, and listening to the community, it's time we talk about what's really going on. Let's start with one good thing, just to set the tone. The vehicle bug finally got fixed. You know what I'm talking about? Those invisible vehicles in Battle Royale? Yeah, they're finally visible now. So if you're driving around, at least you won't be getting hit by ghost trucks anymore. That fix was long overdue, but at least it's done. But now, let's be real. There are a lot of issues that came with this Season 7 update. I'm not saying it to spread hate or drama, but we have to talk about it. It almost feels like a Warzone mobile developer accidentally started working on COD Mobile by mistake. That's how weird this update feels. It's like they added new features without testing them properly, and now we're the ones paying the price. So here's what's going on. First off, the class upgrade chip has a weird glitch. When you try to buy the chip from the buy station, your money gets deducted, but you don't actually receive the chip. That's been happening to a lot of players, and it's frustrating because you're basically losing cash for nothing in return. Then there's the hit registration problem. You shoot at an enemy and the bullets just don't register properly. It's like you're shooting blanks even when your aim is perfect. Imagine being in a gunfight, hitting all your shots and still losing just because the game didn't count your bullets. Let's talk about the shotgun issue too. It's still not fixed. In BR, while aiming down sights with a shotgun, the gun simply doesn't fire. Same problem with some marksman rifles and other semi-automatic weapons. You pull the trigger, nothing happens. It's like the game decides on its own when you're allowed to shoot. In a battle royale match, that's the difference between life and death, and it keeps happening. Performance-wise, it's a mess. Since the update, frame drops have been way more frequent, and heating issues have gone up. I've seen players on low settings facing sudden drops in FPS, and their phones overheating for no reason. It's not just people on budget phones, even high-end devices are struggling. The optimization is just not there this season. Now let's talk about Trapmaster. You know how timing and placement are everything when you're using that class. But now there's this glitch where the trap deploys way too fast. At first, it sounds like a buff, right? But the problem is it doesn't deploy where you aim. It just drops instantly, often in the wrong spot. You can't plan or predict where it's going to land, and that ruins the whole strategy of using it. There's another weird issue where the kill feed simply disappears. You're getting kills, you're in the middle of a fight, but the kill feed is gone. It doesn't show up. You don't know who just got taken out or by who, and that creates a lot of confusion in the heat of battle. It might seem small, but during squad fights or competitive matches, it messes with your awareness. Loot distribution this season is just off. You know, they increased the cash and ground loot, sure, but it's almost impossible to find good weapons. You land, open 10 crates, and still can't find a decent SMG or LMG. Sometimes there's only one LMG that spawns in the whole lobby, and you're left running around with pistols or whatever random weapon you find. It slows down the pace of the game and kills that excitement you get when you land and start gearing up. I know this sounds like a lot of negativity, but I just want to be honest with you guys. It's not hate, it's feedback. And trust me, these problems can and probably will get fixed. Call of Duty Mobile has always had its ups and downs. This isn't the first time they've dropped a buggy update, and it won't be the last. The devs usually take a week or two to stabilize things after a new season drops, so don't stress too much. If you're frustrated, you're not alone. A lot of players are feeling the same way, but that doesn't mean you should quit or stop playing. Just give it some time. Most of these bugs will be patched soon, and we'll be back to smoother gameplay again. Until then, play smart, adjust your loadouts, and keep grinding. We've seen worse seasons before, and we came out stronger. This is just another bump in the road. Thanks for watching, and if you experienced any other weird bugs or glitches, drop them in the comments below. I'll be checking them out, and who knows, maybe we'll cover them in the next video. Stay safe, keep your aim sharp, and I'll catch you in the next one.